Ria proposes that they go to the masquerade party, the costume party, as ventriloquist and mannequin dummy. I'm Melton, son of a carpenter. My dad a carpenter, worked on skyscrapers. Mom, Marianne. I am the son of a carpenter. I get to make parables, and it's a rainy day here in Eagle Rock. And I'm going to tell you all about Tommy, the no-arm Chinese fellow. This is my parable series. I'm the son of a carpenter. Yes, Dad, that carpenter worked on skyscrapers. Mom, Marianne. Get to tell parables. I get to design beautiful images. I've got my stigmata eyes. I'm doing a little genetic carpentry. Don't try this at home. Smaller brownish circles slowly disappearing. Bigger bluish circles growing in through and around. Now let's see if I can show that to you, because I got a parable to get to. Tommy slowly fed that right arm into the wood chipper because his boss, Woo, gave him a test of loyalty. Told him to do that. They've always got a wood chipper handy somewhere nearby. The Chinese streets, the Oriental, and the business. Yeah, for those tests of loyalty. Told him to do that. Tommy's always been blindly obedient. He's Chinese. He slowly fed that right arm in. Lefty saw what was happening to righty. Tommy was breaking the agreement. Righty wrote it down himself. They tote stuff, the arms do. They tote stuff for Tommy. They zip up, they button up. They do the nasty stuff in the bathroom. They wipe butts. They pick noses, and Tommy was a professional nose picker before he lost both his arms. Now he just has to rely upon the kindness of strangers. And I bet you can guess that strangers aren't always that kind. Tommy stuck his arm in the wood chipper. The left arm jumped off. He got a promotion out of that. He's bossing a whole lot of folks around. But this isn't, he's management material, but this isn't going on at work. It's going on at home. He met Ria because he lost his arm. He's always been scaly. He's always talked with a lisp. And he likes to stick his tongue out a lot. That's his Tommy. And when he lost both his arms, he now does a very mean snake dance. Snaked his way in between Ria and whoever she was dancing with on the dance floor there. He's been there ever since. She's living at his house. And she wants to go to a costume party. I know what some of you are thinking. I already had the mannequin and the ventriloquist. And no, that was I think it was at the costume party at the snake pit. This is just one of Ria's friends that's having a party and everybody's coming to something. And Ria proposes that they go as ventriloquist and mannequin dummy. They've already got the costume from that previous parable. Oh, there's the eye. Remember, tell that joke you got perfectly just once, and you never have to tell it again. Just get it on video. It also goes for the important stuff. Yeah, rainy today. It's been raining a lot lately. You're gonna have some green hills out here in Eagle Rock. She proposes, Ria proposes that they go as ventriloquist and dummy, and she's got some. She tells him she's been doing some research, and a lot of times mummies will have something sticking out of their ears because it makes them look like a dummy. And so she's got these earplugs for Tommy to put in his ears. And so they do that, and they go to the party. And Tommy knows what he's supposed to do from the previous parable. Ria's got her hand up, the back of his shirt, and when she pinches him, he opens up his mouth. And yes, she talks for him. And it's all going well. He didn't want to go. He didn't want to go to the party to begin with. He wanted to stay home, watch the Three Stooges, but his favorite show. But Ria said, "Tell you what, we'll stop by after the party and never have Cat at any of her friends' parties." And Tommy's Oriental. He likes cats and dogs. No, not his pets, as dinner. Ask him if they're honest, he'll tell you. He promised he'll stop by the Cat's Got You Talking, wanting some more. So the drive-through, it's going to be late. Pick up a bucket of cat, and she's also a mean cat cook herself. Yeah, I don't know how well you can read that. I'm hoping to get a lamp that might help. LED lamp. I'm also do the eyes. I haven't ordered it yet, but she promises to do some cooking. Yes, from that grandpa in Alabama. He's got some mean badger porcupine recipes. Turns out the ones for beaver work particularly well for cat. She promises she's gonna do some cat cooking this weekend, and Friday night they go to the party. They're gonna stop by and get the bucket, so she kind of bribed him into going. And all he has to do is just open his mouth whenever she pinches. And Tommy thought it was going all very well because everyone was cheering. Everybody was smiling, everybody was clapping, everybody was toasting. And yeah, he doesn't know what Ria was up to, so because he doesn't really hear anything. She just pinches, and he doesn't hear because he's got the earplugs in. What's she saying? And she says, for Tami-Ria, as part of the conversation they're having, telling jokes, that kind of thing. She pinches, he opens his mouth, she says, Ria, will you marry me? And yeah, that's what brought about the cheers, and a lot of the guys were walking up and shaking, Tommy's hand there. And Ria didn't, let him in on it. She told a few of her friends, I got it on video. One of the friends was making a video. I can hold him to it. Oh yeah, so I bet about half of all married guys out there. Yes, it was a gal's idea, or he woke up on that Sunday morning after that wild Saturday night, and she tells him what he can't remember he asked. But half of the marriages are like that. So if you can find a loophole, guys, for any of this, be my guest. That'll be it. I guess it's dark. You can't hardly see. Remember to check and post in 5. Yeah, all alumni of my high school and college. And of course, I've been seeing a lot of bad character lately. I don't even want to go into it, but check and post in 5. And download these 5 to wallpaper the neighborhood when you see Mormons preying on your neighbors. Tell them to try to call Milton and ask the Mormon missionaries, how do you reach him by phone? 424-229-4140? When my family's lifeline's not allowed to work. When I try to call them, what's your part? As you recall, when they placed someone named Hussein in the highest office in the world, right after we got attacked by you can't hardly read it. Whole lot of angry, violent, deadly Husseins. They had that Rich Romney guy running. Part of the sham election. You can't reach vote-truth.blogspot.com. Trust me, it actually reads. It actually says so. You can't reach me at you can't reach voter registration links at vote-truth.blogspot.com. You can't reach me at 424-229-4140 or 4260 Rock Boulevard. Mail me. Yeah, that's our democracy being hijacked. They placed not only the Muslim guy Hussein, they don't name him Hussein unless they're Muslim. And yeah, it's one thing when the Muslim guy's placed in office and he says, okay, I'm Muslim. It's another thing when he reaches out to the Muslims and then backs away from any of that, any Muslim ties. Now they got the buffoon Trump in there waving the Russian flag. We the people must be the reporters. They're sure not covering our dangerously hijacked phones. So make that video. You got the timestamp on your phone. You got the number dialed, 424-229-4140. Make the video, post a video, whatever you get when you don't get me. We the people must be the reporters. Come see me. Oh, these for sure. You can read them. It's just it's bad light. I can design you a nice business card. You can't reach me? Yeah, that's money out of your pocket. You can't reach this customer, whatever boring thing you get, phone ringing, every minute's a business signal, calling up countless other customers. It's money out of your business pocket, so Gates. So Walmart, so Spectrum, the Time Warner cable. Can get the business instead of you. Oh, I wish they did have a decent internet company that could reach me by phone, because they just raised their price to show they're an active part in America's high-tech life, and they just raised the price up to $70 and $90, $99, somewhere in there. It's the price of bundling, getting the phone, getting the internet, getting the cable. They're being obvious as anything, especially I'm surprised I haven't heard from them. During this parable, they like to time that for that effect. They're showing an active part, so when the Mormons and the Spectrum employees come to install your cable, just ask them about it. You don't even have to make a video, just witness. You can, of course, if you want, audios, videos. Ask them what you know about it. You being able to reach John Milton Brady, he doesn't speak highly of you, especially the Mormons. Get their reactions. Make the video later. Say this is what they said. Post it. Come see me in person. Have wit will travel. When you see someone besides me in these blurry, they're not blurry, they're very focused images, clouds, skylines, flowers. You see someone besides the handsome bald guy there. We started building Jesus' immaculate house. Be a part of that. Put that first brick in Jesus' immaculate house here on earth. Well, new vocal cords. Growing a new body and all that. Be a part of Jesus' immaculate house here on earth. Brown-eyed DNA on the way out. The white parts helping out along. Blue-eyed DNA growing in through and around. Genetic carpentry. I learned it from Blue Light Dad. Don't try this at home. Man, yes, medical research being passed by. Make that video of American high-tech lifelines. Wallpaper your neighborhood with those files when the Mormons are preying on your neighbors. You get everyone in your neighborhood trying to call me in front of them. They'll write you off their sales route. You get everybody in your town doing that. They might just close down that fraudful faith church or temple in your town. Do that. Oh, I've learned they seem to be an integral part of the great wall of evil around me. I've learned all kinds of stuff about them over the years. Check and post and pipe. Come see me in person. Have wit will travel. Oh yeah, put that first brick in Jesus' immaculate house. 424-229-4140. Whatever you get when you don't get me. Any good priest or nun will tell you Jesus' house is built on truth. Make the video, post the video. Of your family's lifeline, of America's hijack lifeline. And yeah, also to protect America. Aim high, fly high, win. Semper Fidelis. This we will defend America, and all firemen, all policemen, those in your cities and neighborhoods can't reach me by phone. You can't reach me by phone. You have no idea how many. I'm having a hairy moment today. You can't reach me. You're making a video of the fire station's phone, police station's phone, all across America. You have no idea how many of those in your neighborhood are unable to reach you, if not right away, in a timely fashion. It's not always about complete censorship, as you witnessed when you tried to call me. So make that video for them. All soldiers, protect America, that's part of it. 424-229-4140. Make the video, whatever you get when you don't get me. Melt it, post it. Come see me in person. Have wit will travel. Someone's perfect place to build Jesus' immaculate house. Far from Muslims beating on the door to intimidate yesterday. And management here, Benayo and Enrique Vergara, are taking an active part in that. Come see me, walk through that. Let's get started building a better world. Man, oh yeah, because of that, remember to call, check and post and 5 with every cop in California. They don't know what a Flight 93 check is? Direct them to ChristComplexLinks.blogspot.com. 9 years of me asking for a Flight 93 check in their state. They don't know what one is, they're involved, or they're incompetent. It means they're a part of the Muslim guy beating on the door, calling me a crippled fuck. Oh, I'm not crippled, I'm growing a new body. My legs just don't work as well as they should. Let's send for 5. Let's take America back with those crusades. Up the streets, the unseen business. Come see me in person. Let's get started. They're worried about one man working alone, guys. That's why you just see me. The Great Wall of Evil has just me and all that imagery at daffydeadly.blogspot.com. To be printed out as 4x6 print. 19,000 plus. They're worried about me, one man working alone. Give them something to worry about. 1,000 disciples by my side going out to those 1,000 points of light once you've torn down the Great Wall of Evil around me. Manned by Muslims, there's Israelis, Mormons. Manned by the devil's people walking among us. Let's put it that way. Come from all races and places, but I see them coming from certain areas a lot lately. Come see me. Have wit will travel. Let's get started. Those 1,000 points of light. Pass along my funny Tommy parables. On DVD, on flash drive. Oh. Emails and text. I'm not sure how large file size you can go with all that, but you can knock it down to an audio from these long-winded 17.5-minute parables. And you can pass it along. On a domino network, you email, you text to 12 or 100. They, each of those emails and texts to a dozen, 100 more. It's a way to reach the world when the devil's people don't find blatant censorship of your lifeline. Newsworthy. Let's reach the world. Let's change the world today.